How to use US Nissan AutoAuth for Topdon Phoenix /ArtiDiag /TopScan. Hey everyone, this is Hussain, and welcome back to Baabji Motors, your ultimate pit stop for everything related to automobile diagnostics, programming, and smart workshop tools. Quick disclaimer before we start. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Everything you see here is based on official manufacturer demonstrations and verified practices. We strictly follow fair use guidelines, and all trademarks belong to their respective owners. Always follow your local laws and manufacturer recommendations when performing vehicle diagnostics. Now, here's something every technician in North America needs to know. Modern Nissan vehicles come with a Secure Gateway Module that blocks unauthorized access. To perform advanced diagnostics, you need something special: an active AutoAuth registration and a compatible Topdon diagnostic tool. But how exactly do you link AutoAuth with Topdon tools like the Phoenix, ArtiDiag, or TopScan series? And what are the common mistakes people make during this process? Stick around till the end, because we'll walk through everything step by step, and at the end, I'll share a pro tip that can save you hours of troubleshooting. Let's dive in. Before connecting your tool to the vehicle, there are some essential prerequisites you simply can't skip. Think of this as your pre-flight checklist. First, this process is region-specific. It only applies to Nissan vehicles in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. If you're working on a car from another region, the steps might not work as expected. Next, your Topdon tool must be registered on the official AutoAuth website. That means entering your serial number and linking it with your AutoAuth account. Many technicians overlook this step and wonder why their unlock attempts fail. Don't skip it. You'll also need 2 active subscriptions, one for AutoAuth itself, which renews annually, and another directly from Nissan. These 2 subscriptions are like the key in ignition. Both are needed to start the process. On top of that, your internet connection needs to be rock solid. A drop connection can cause the unlock to fail halfway, which is frustrating and time-consuming. Finally, make sure your tool is fully updated. That includes the firmware, operating system, and the Nissan Diagnostic software. Outdated files or expired licenses are among the most common causes of AutoAuth errors. Alright, with everything ready, let's move into the actual unlocking process. Now, while the screen layouts differ slightly across Topdon's models, the core workflow stays the same. Update your tool, connect to the vehicle, let it detect the VIN automatically, and then log in through AutoAuth to unlock the gateway. Let's start with the Phoenix series, models like the Phoenix Max or Phoenix Smart. Begin by opening the Settings menu and checking for updates under the About section. Don't forget, on the Phoenix Max and Smart, the MDCI dongle also needs to be updated separately from the tablet. After updating, launch the AutoScan function. The tool will detect your vehicle identification number automatically. Once you confirm the VIN, hit Scan. At this stage, the system will prompt you to unlock the Secure Gateway. Choose Yes, and you'll see a login screen appear. Double-check that the region is set to North America. You'll then enter your AutoAuth username and password. The interface will show both your tool's serial number and the VIN for verification. When you tap Unlocking, the system will communicate with the AutoAuth servers, verify your credentials, and if everything checks out, congratulations, the Secure Gateway is unlocked. You can now proceed with all diagnostic functions, from reading DDCs to performing advanced coding. Moving on to the ArtiDiag series, including models like the AD700, AD800, and AD900. Here, the first step remains the same. Go into About and perform a check for updates. Don't forget to update the dongle firmware and the Nissan software pack. Then, go into the Diagnostics menu and use the Auto VIN feature to identify the vehicle. Once the VIN appears, confirm it. You'll immediately be prompted for AutoAuth access. This is where a lot of users make a small but critical mistake, forgetting to change the region. Make sure to toggle from Europe to North America. Then enter your AutoAuth login details. Once you hit Unlock, the tool performs a quick handshake with the server. After successful verification, the gateway is unlocked and you're ready for diagnostics. Finally, let's cover the TopScan series, a more compact solution that works via your mobile device. Ensure the TopScan app is updated and connected to a stable internet network. Open the Nissan software, then select Automatic ID to read the VIN. Confirm your VIN and vehicle information. You'll then see a message saying Secure Gateway Locked. Continue by pressing Next until the AutoAuth login screen appears. Again, make sure the region toggle at the top reads North America. Now verify your VIN and your TopScan Pro serial number before entering your username and password. Tap Unlock, and within a few seconds, the tool will establish a secure session with the AutoAuth servers. Once the connection succeeds, the locked gateway becomes accessible, enabling you to perform diagnostics, adaptation, and other control unit functions that were previously restricted. And just like that, you've successfully used US Nissan AutoAuth with your Topdon tool. But before we wrap up, let's talk about a few expert tips. Always double-check that your Nissan subscription hasn't expired. Even if your AutoAuth subscription is valid, an expired Nissan license will stop the unlock process dead in its tracks. Secondly, avoid switching Wi-Fi networks or hotspots midway through the procedure. Consistent connectivity ensures smoother server communication. And finally, if you encounter persistent login errors, resync your AutoAuth credentials through the official website. Sometimes token mismatches cause unexpected failures. So what's the real advantage of using AutoAuth for Nissan Diagnostics? It not only grants access to restricted ECUs, but also maintains full data integrity through secure, authorized sessions, something that's becoming mandatory as car manufacturers enhance cybersecurity layers in newer models. Now let's circle back to that question from the start. What makes AutoAuth so essential for Nissan vehicles? The answer lies in compliance. It's not just a security step, it's a gateway to legitimate, manufacturer-approved access. Without it, your Topdon tools can only perform limited scans, leaving you unable to carry out advanced calibrations or programming tasks. In my personal view, the addition of AutoAuth to diagnostic routines is a huge leap forward for independent workshops. It levels the playing field with dealerships and ensures every job you do is both secure and professional. But I want to hear from you. What's your take on this system? Do you find it helpful, or is it just another layer of red tape? Share your experiences in the comments below. Before you go, here's a fun fact. The Secure Gateway concept first appeared on FCA, now Stellantis, vehicles, and its rapid adoption across brands like Nissan, BMW, and Mercedes has completely reshaped modern automotive diagnostics. Knowing how to work with these systems puts you miles ahead in the industry. If you found this guide useful, let's make it count. Help this video hit 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments. Drop your feedback, hype this video with your workshop friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Baabji Motors for more tutorials that make diagnostics easier, faster, and smarter. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and happy diagnosing.